Hello guys, today we're going to be doing a WIP and check-in. So let's get things started. How are you guys doing? So I figured we'd do a little bit about me in this video. My name is Abigail, obviously. I'm 26. I started diamond painting in March of this year, and I work at a hospital as a PBX operator. So if you don't know what a PBX operator is, it's a private branch exchange operator. So basically when you call the hospital and you say, yeah, I need to speak to the patient in room, that's me you're talking to. So let's see, let's start with this color here. Nice vibrant pink. So at my job, obviously with the current pandemic and everything, things have been a little crazy. So we're still getting the same amount of calls, if not more, you know, now because everything that's going on. More people they're calling in. My brother, my mother, my sister is in the hospital. And right now, I don't know how it is for you guys, but for us down here in Florida, at least in the area I am in, our hospital is doing no visiting hours. So right now, people are calling and saying, even pregnant women are calling and saying that my due date is coming and I don't know if I'm going to be allowed to have my husband or any people with us. And you know, because we're doing no visiting hours, things are a little crazy at the hospital, but lots of calls, people calling, nervous about upcoming procedures, family members, and everything like that. But because of the fact that our hospital has shut down most, if not all, non-emergent procedures, our census is low. So what that means is our money, the amount of money that our hospital is bringing in versus people they have to pay there is running low. So another thing about me that you probably didn't know is I have a son. My son is 7. He will be 8 in November, and I am so incredibly sad about it. But you know, due to everything that's going on and school being shut down, my significant other and I, we have decided that, oh, why does this drill not want to come off? This super sticky patty wax is super sticky. It lives up to his name. My fiance and I, we decided that it would probably be best for him to go someplace else because, you know, I am working in a hospital and then he's still working. And so we're constantly at risk of being exposed to everything. So we sent him up north with our parents. He went to my fiance's parents' house first, and now he's with my parents up north in North Florida, which is a lot less people in their area, a lot less. Like at first, there wasn't even any in the county that he went to, any cases of it. So we thought it was best, but I gotta tell you, it has been a month and I miss my son so much. So very much. This is the longest he's ever been away. And it's hard every single day. I know that even though I've made the right decision, it's still difficult to have my son that far away. We made the right decision though, I know that, because You know, I work at a hospital. Even when I'm being safe, I can't be sure of anything. So, but when we had first got wind of this and when school had first shut down, I tried to take time off from work. And I tried to take general leave and to stay home with my son, because we figured that if I could take general leave and use some PTO that I had, not much because we did just go away in December, which, you know, not really good to use almost all of your PTO right before a pandemic, but we decided, or we had thought that I would stay home with him. And then my hospital was like, no, you have to work in order to keep your benefits. Because I'm insured through my whole family. My fiance and my son and myself are all insured through my job. So in order to keep my benefits, I had to keep working. So that's why we ended up sending him up there. The thing that is annoying me about all this, thing that I kind of wanted to talk about today, you know, because we're doing a whip and check-in. This isn't a whip and chat. This is a whip and check-in. I'm going to tell you how I'm doing, and you are going to tell me how you're doing in the comments down below. So the thing that's bothering me is that my son is up north now, and they've cut my hours. For a while, I was working 2 doubles because we didn't know if he was going to stay down here or not, so I just put in for working only weekends. So I ended up doing 2 16s, 16 on Saturday and 16 on Sunday. But that was my own choice to cut my own hours, because they had said I had to give them something that I could work, otherwise I would lose my benefits. So I gave them what I could, and now, because of everything that's going on and our census being low, now they're, I wouldn't say forcing, but they're flexing people off is the term that they want to call it. They're flexing people off. So now I am working same amount of shifts. I was working 4 before. 2 doubles is 4 shifts. I usually work 5 days a week, you know, during a non-pandemic situation. So I am still working 4 days a week, but the calls are coming in as if we're fully staffed, and we're not. Typically we have multiple people on the weekdays. Right now, when I go to work, I am alone. So our census is low. Our calls are normal. I sent my son up north to get away, and, you know, because with my parents, my mom has a heart problem that would not be good if she got this COVID-19. So she has basically not left her house in a month, and over a month I think now. My dad's been getting her groceries and stuff so that she doesn't have to leave the house. So I know that he's safe there, because even when I send him stuff in the mail, they call it, you know, quarantining the package. And then when my dad gives, my dad brings her home groceries, they have 2 fridges. They have their regular fridge, and then my mom has her Corona fridge. And so all of the things that get brought into the house go into quarantine until I think it's 2 weeks she's doing. And my sister gets the mail for her so that, oops, I lost one, so that she doesn't even have to come in contact with the mail. So I know my son is safe there because my sister's washing her hands, and they're all washing their hands, and they're all being as safe as they possibly can in these trying times. So I'm not worried about my son in any sense. I know he misses me, and I know I miss him. Obviously, emotionally, this is straining for both of us, and it's probably straining for you guys too, is trying times, and you know, it's not really fun right now. But the thing that I wanted to talk about was the fact that while all this is going on, I'm blessed. I truly am blessed, because not only do I have someone to look after my son, to keep him safe, I also have a job that I'm continuing to work, and so does my fiance. We both have jobs after how many millions of people are out of work. We have jobs. So we're truly blessed in that aspect, including the fact that, you know, my son is safe. But I'm upset because I sent my son away to work so that I could work. And they've cut funding for all departments. It's not just my department. They've cut funding for the hospital. So basically, everyone's losing shifts. Now, again, blessed to have a job. Disappointed because I had wanted to take general leave, and they told me I couldn't, and now they're cutting my hours. Again, blessed to have a job. Blessed to have someone to take care of my son. But all these blessings do nothing to combat the ache in my chest that I feel because my son and I are 5 hours apart, and have been for over a month now. So that's kind of how I'm doing right now. I have good days and bad days with it, just like I'm sure he does. I talk to him every day for as long as I can, in between working and cleaning and cooking and everything like that. I talk to him as much as I possibly can, and I talk to my sister, and I talk to my mom and my dad, and I have a good relationship with all of my family. So, you know, I'm not in the least bit worried about him at all. I'm very grateful that he is where he is. But I'm still sad. And I'm sure that anyone who's watching with kids can relate, or anyone who's just missing anyone because of this can relate, you know? So I started this YouTube channel, started talking to you, to distract myself. Diamond painting has also helped in the ways of distracting myself. Another thing that's been working is I've been cooking a lot. Like, I always cooked a lot, but now there is no run into Taco Bell for a taco or whatever. So we got HelloFresh, which it's a little expensive, and but it's worth it, I feel. I mean, I typically buy better quality ingredients than what is given in the box, but we can't go to the grocery store. I mean, we can go to the grocery store, but you know, you take a risk. So we've been getting HelloFresh, and I've been enjoying that. We've tried so many new meals that I wouldn't have even thought to try or make before HelloFresh. So I'm kind of a picky eater, to be honest. So HelloFresh has been a nice way to branch out. Some things I'm still not willing to try. Well, I've tried them. I've already tried them, and I do eat them by accident. I don't like onions, and I never have, and I probably never will like onions. But I do like green peppers, and I had forgotten that I liked green peppers. And I had a meal, I think last week, with green peppers in it. Oh, they are pressure cleaning outside. Sorry about that, guys. Yeah, I had a meal with green peppers in it last week, and it was pretty good. I did, however, have a meal with red peppers. I do not like red peppers, but HelloFresh has been a really nice distraction. It puts me in the kitchen for 30 minutes. Oops. And I get to make a fun meal. Let's see. Some of the highlights for me personally have been, there was this mushroom pasta. It was penne pasta, mushrooms, pan fried, then a cream sauce, and you put truffle zest in it. Truffle zest is very expensive. We went to buy it to replicate it because we liked it so much, and we found it off Amazon for $13, so we bought it. Another meal that was pretty good was we had sirloin. I think it was garlic mash. Oops, sorry, I'm moving the tripod here, sorry. It was really good. It was a garlic mash and then green beans. That one was really good. Another one was chimichurri chicken or chicken bowls, something like that. That was tasty. We had I don't know how to pronounce it. It's cavatelli pasta. That's the one with the red peppers in it. That I did not like the red peppers, but I ate around it, I guess I would say. I enjoyed everything but the red peppers. I've also been baking. That's been fun. I made some soft baked pretzels. I made some peanut butter cookies. I can't wait until my son comes back so I can bake with him. I have already cut my hair, dyed my hair, gave myself bangs, started doing my own nails in quarantine. Lockdown, can't go to a nail salon, so I brought the nail salon to me. I had done my nails before this, so it's not like it's anything crazy. Let's see, what else have I been doing since this started? Diamond painting. I lost another one. Been doing lots of diamond painting. I started on March 4th, I think was the first time I started diamond painting. My very first diamond painting started on March 4th. And I have already completed so many. And I've already enjoyed it so much that I am full-blown addicted. And I would even go so far as to say that this has helped with my anxiety and my distracting myself from missing my son. So, but how are you guys doing? What is the biggest change that you guys have encountered since this started? What is the biggest struggle? My biggest change is not having my son around. My biggest struggle is not having my son around. But on a positive note, I have become significantly more resourceful. I started doing my own nails again. Everything we eat is made by me. My mom is making breads. I mean, if nothing else, we have become more resourceful as a result. But that's kind of what happens, you know, when everything else in the world fails and you have no one but yourself to rely on, you become more resourceful. And that is another blessing, in my opinion. In this awful situation, that would be another blessing. I would count that as a blessing anyway. That I have become more resourceful. My mom's baking bread. Doing my own nails. Let's see. What else would I consider to be a positive of this? In the same vein as having my son 5 hours away, I also have a lot more free time. So I can work on organizing, cleaning. Haven't picked up a book in a while. I'm an avid reader typically, but I haven't been reading anything lately. I've been so focused on diamond painting. Oh, this is Off to Neverland. It's a diamond art club, by the way. Tell me what you're working on down below. I'd love to hear it. My goodness, I'm trying this patty wax. I'm trying to get used to it. It's good, but I mean, I don't know how. I don't know. I can't explain it. I'm struggling a little bit. I'm sure it's all user error. Everyone seems to love it. It seems to be a #1 diamond painting extra that most people I've seen on YouTube have and have talked about. They're always sold out. I was lucky to get what I got. But I'm trying to get used to it. I'm either losing the diamonds off the wax before they get to where I'm trying to place them, or I am placing the diamonds and leaving wax residue. I'm sure this is 100% user error. I'm sure that there's something wrong with me. But I'm trying to get used to it. I'm trying to try it, so to speak, before I pass judgments on it. But let me know how you guys are doing. What is the biggest change for you guys? What is the biggest blessing that has come out of this? My fiance and I have gotten a lot closer, I think. We spend at least 2 to 3 days together. Right now his schedule is kind of 3 days during the week, and mine is kind of 1 weekend, sometimes 2 weekend shifts, and whatever's left from the 4 after that during the week. Right now our schedule this week anyway is kind of lining up pretty nice. We're both working Tuesday. We're both working Wednesday, and he's working Friday, or no, he's working Thursday, and he's working Friday. So we're both working Tuesday, Wednesday, and Friday, and I will be off. No, Wednesday, he's not working Wednesday. He's working Tuesday, Thursday, and Friday. And I am working Tuesday, Wednesday, and Friday, so we'll each have kind of a day apart, because, you know, absence makes the heart grow fonder and all that. Another runaway. I am trying so hard to like this patty wax. I think that's kind of all I wanted to talk about. I wanted to get that out. Because I think that, you know, like I said, it's important to kind of check on yourself and check on the ones you care about. So if you don't have anyone to talk to about what's going on, please feel free to talk to me. I hope that everyone is doing well. I hope that if you're not working, you're finding ways to keep busy. Because that has been one thing that I am quite, I feel anyway, blessed with is I have found ways to keep busy. I have a couple projects each day that I want to try and get done. So, whether it's filming a video or editing a video, uploading a video, working on this. I start dinner at like 4:30, 5 o'clock, maybe 5:30, depending. And so I kind of have like a routine. And when he's not here, but I am, I try to get everything done before he gets home and then cook dinner. When he does come home, I want to work on this color. It's like a little arrow. Number 2. So I have myself a nice little schedule that I have been trying to stick with. That's definitely my number 1 tip for anyone who is not currently working and kind of feels like, I mean, when this all started at first, when my son left and I was off for days and days at a time, because my schedule was still as if he was here, I wanted to sleep all day. It's, you know, a sign of depression, and it's, you know, a sign of boredom. You know, people who are depressed tend to sleep a lot, and people who are bored with nothing else to do might sleep a lot. And I think I was a little bit of both. And I really feel like, 1, starting this YouTube channel, and 2, focusing and really identifying which tasks I wanted to complete each day has really helped my mental state and even my physical state. Because I mean, it's healthy to sleep, to get the recommended 8 hours. It's healthy for you to sleep. It is not healthy for you to sleep all day. It's not, especially when, you know, I am someone who typically has a very strict routine. When this is not going on anyway, I have work and I have a bedtime. I joke and say that I'm an old lady because I'm in bed by 9 o'clock. Earlier if I can help it, because I wake up so early, and then because I go to work early and so does my fiance, we have to get our son up and ready for school early. So we have like a bedtime of 8:30, 9 o'clock. He goes to bed at 8 on school nights and 8:30 on weekends, and I do the same thing. I try to be in bed by 8:30, 9 at the very latest. So not having a routine really messed with me for a while. And now that I kind of have a routine back, things have been going a lot better. So I recommend that if you don't have some type of routine, you get one. So I had reversed my schedule completely. I was up until 3 in the morning and waking up at the same time because my body was used to waking up early. So, I mean, I think the latest I've woken up since this all started was 8. So imagine I'm going to bed at 3 o'clock in the morning and I'm waking up at 8 in the morning and I'm tired. So what am I gonna do? I'm gonna take a nap. So now not only have I wasted the majority of my day, and let's be honest, I wasn't being productive at 3 in the morning, so all my night too has been wasted. So the routine really turned things around for me, or having a routine rather, keeping to a routine, I should say. I mean, as normal a routine as we can have right now. What are you guys doing? What is your routine? What have you discovered about yourself? Because this has really been a learning thing for me. I learned how resourceful I can be. So that's been something fun. What have you guys learned about yourselves? And make sure you're taking care of yourself. If you don't feel like doing anything today, don't do anything today. If you don't feel like putting it all off and procrastinating, don't. Make sure you're taking care of yourself, whether you're a mother, a father, a sister, a daughter. You can't take care of anyone else unless you're taking care of yourself. And that has been something I've really had to learn as someone who became a mother very young. I had to learn to, yes, the baby is very important. Yes, that is your number one priority. But you can't be the very best mom you can be without taking care of yourself. I don't think I ate food for the first 3 months of my son's life, and then I had to kind of realize that I can't take care of someone else if I haven't taken care of me. And I think that's something I'm still learning. I tend to put others before me. I always put my family before me. But I'm trying, I'm learning, we're all learning, right? Every day is a new lesson to learn. Let's talk about something positive to end this video. So, when all this started, I went what I like to call panic shopping. We spent way too much money on staples, staple food items. We have pasta and rice and stuff, and then you know, one thing we did not get our hands on was toilet paper. So I would like to really thank everyone who snatched up all the toilet paper. That was, you made quick work of it. But we were able to get a decent amount of food. All of it is like kind of survival food though, like pastas and rice and cans and stuff. We didn't go crazy. So we're still having to kind of grocery shop. We do Target, drive up, pick up. They're really efficient there. If you haven't tried Target, I mean, they're not gonna bring you like milk and stuff, so it's not gonna be your number one only stop. As far as groceries go, you probably still will have to find some way to obtain milk, eggs, dairy products, cold things, frozen things. I'm really struggling with this patty wax. I don't know. I don't know if I'm good at it. But we've been doing that for pantry items. And anytime we run out of, like for example, we just did a Target pickup order yesterday. We got dish soap, trash bags, Pop-Tarts. We got Pop-Tarts. And I would call them luxury foods. We got the Pop-Tarts and we got some chips because you can only eat HelloFresh and pasta for so many meals before, one, you can't eat it anymore, and two, there's nothing left. So we have found a way to work around that one with Target. But back to what I was saying. We spent all that money on the staples, and I honestly don't think we've gone through even half of it. Just because, you know, like I said, most of it's pastas and stuff, and we did get a little bit of meat, but a lot of people mostly took the meats, and I'm struggling with this patty wax, the meats and the toilet paper, good God. But we still have plenty of pasta. And we've got plenty of pasta sauce. So that's been good. What is one thing you guys have lots of? Let me know in the comments below. Anyways, guys, I think I'm gonna cut it off here. I had fun chatting with you. I hope that you guys are doing okay. And if there's anything that you feel you need to get off of your chest, any heavy weights you need to get off your chest, let me know down below. I'm here for you. Alright guys, thank you so much for watching. Take care of yourselves and wash your hands.